Appeal, Review, Revision, Reference. Section 222 to Section 232. Section 222 Appeal not to lie unless allowed by this Act. Section 223 Appeal from original decree. So, an appeal shall lie from an original decree. It should lie to the collector if such decree is passed by the Tehsildar. It should lie to the Revenue Appellate Authority if such decree is passed by an assistant collector or by a subdivisional officer or a collector. Section 224 Appeals from a appellate decree. So, an appeal should lie to the Revenue Appellate Authority from a decree passed in a appeal by a collector. So, if a collector has passed a decree for if there was an appeal made to the collector and in that he has passed a decree, then that will go to the Revenue Appellate Authority. Then an appeal shall lie to the board when the decree is passed by a for the appeal by a revenue appellate authority on any of the following grounds. First, when the decision is being contrary to the law or the some usage having the force of law, or second, when the decision have failed to determine some material issue of law or usage having force of law. Third, a substantial error or defect in the procedure provided by or under this act or by any other law for the time being in force, which may possibly have produced an error or defect in the decision of the case upon the merits. And last is the decision is being contrary to the way of evidence on record where the lower appellate court has varied or reversed any findings of the trial court on a question of fact. Now, section 225 Appeals from orders. So, an appeal shall lie from the final orders passed on an application on the natures that are specified in the third schedule and from such other orders as are mentioned in section 212 of this act and in section 104 of the CPC 1908 to the collector if such order is passed by the Tehsildar, to the Revenue Appellate Authority if such order is passed by the assistant collector or by the subdivisional officer or by the collector, to the board if such order is passed by the Revenue Appellate Authority. Now, 1A is the provisions of subsection 1 shall apply to all suits and applications or proceedings that are pending on the date of commencement of the Rajasthan Revenue Law Ordinance 1975. 1B All pending appeals from orders other than those from which an appeal lies under subsection 1 shall abate on the date of commencement of the Rajasthan Revenue Laws Ordinance. Now, subsection 2 is that no appeal shall lie from any order that is passed in appeals under this section. Section 226 is talking about the power of the board to reject an appeal summarily. Section 227 is that no decree or order is to be reversed or modified on the error or on irregularity. Section 228 is talking about the limitations for appeal. So, no appeal to the collector shall be brought after the expiration of 30 days from the date of decree or an order complained of. In the case of Revenue Appellate Authority, it should not be brought after the expiration of 60 days from the date of decree or order complained of. In the case of board, it should not be brought after the expiration of 90 days from the date of the decree or order complained of. Section 229 is talking about the power of review by board and other revenue courts. So, subject to the provisions of the Code of Civil Procedure 1908, first is the board of its own motion or on the application of a party to a suit or proceeding may review and may rescind or alter or confirm any decree or order made by itself or by any of its members. And second is every revenue court other than the board shall be competent to review any decree order or judgment passed by such court. Section 230 is talking about the power of the board to call for cases. The board may call for record of any case decided by any subordinate revenue court in which no appeal lies either to the board or to a civil court under section 239, and if such court appears then A. To have exercised jurisdiction not vested in it by law. B. To have failed to exercise jurisdiction so vested. C. To have acted in the exercise of its jurisdiction illegally or with material irregularity. And board may pass such orders in the case as it thinks fit. Now, section 231 is talking about the powers of the High Court to call for cases. So, High Court has the power to call for the record of any suit or application which has been decided by any subordinate revenue court and which an appeal lies to a civil court under section 239, but no appeals lie to the High Court, and if such civil or revenue court appears first to have exercised jurisdiction that is not vested in it by law, second to have failed to exercise jurisdiction so vested, or third to have acted in exercises of its jurisdiction illegally or with material irregularity, so the High Court may pass such orders therein as it thinks fit. Section 232 talks about reference, power to call for record and refer to the board. So the collector can call for any and may examine and call the record of any case or proceeding that is decided by or that is pending before an revenue court subordinate to him for the purpose that to satisfy himself as to the legality or propriety of the order or decree that is passed and as to the regularity of the proceedings, and if he is of the opinion that the order or decree passed or the proceedings that is taken by such court should be varied, cancelled or reversed, then he shall refer the case with his opinion thereon, for the orders of the board shall thereupon pass such order as it thinks fit, provided that the powers conferred by this section shall not be exercised in respect of suits or proceedings falling within the purview of section 239. That's all. Thank you.